Whether it's just poets talking that ish. Not even going straight. It let me. Come on. I'm at the corner, vibing with the performers. And let me take the time to shout out all the supporters. So if I got that big back for a Big Mac, we'll grab that snack. Grab a sack, roll that blunt, I mean a fat one. You tune into the corner and get ready for the fun. Watching Wednesday at 8, don't be late. We want you to participate if you live on the west side. We on that vibe and believe we on time. Done this will have you rushing to tell your friend. You gotta tune in. These poets are snapping. Hit them with the rewind. Throw the spotlight on them. Have a shit come out like they'll be dropping gems on them. You can catch me on the corner. Kicking it with Key. Get lit in. Let's go. You can catch me on the corner. Kicking it with Key. You can catch me on the corner. Let's go. You can catch me on the corner. Kicking it with Key. You can catch me on the corner. Let's go. You can catch me on the corner. You can catch me on the corner. Let's go.
Just looking around and they're all in cliques, trying to block me out because of the words I spit. Beware those faces with the silly grins. Can't wait till you turn your back, expose all your sins with a ugly explanation of why you don't belong, as if they have charge of your heavenly home. I don't do cliques and I never do groups. I stand alone while I jump through the hoops of life that is. My God assured me I'm his. So when you speak on my name, my blessings not shortchanged. He prepared my plate before all of my enemies. He gave me my Bible and said, this will create frenemies. I prepare for war and I will take over. Signed, sealed, delivered. One of God's true soldiers. It's fly.
I've been writing these poems like my arms are bombs over badasses. Ink spilled like blood on hands, making pens bust, spilling on pages, snatching souls in the process. So be careful with yours. I've been writing these poems letting you know that black is beautiful and can't a motherfucker stop your shine. So shine in ways that make you stand out from the rest. It's only one you, and guess what? You are enough. I've been spitting these poems to get to your subconscious so you can be conscious of my environment, getting you geeked on energy because my energy was born to do more than survive. My story will be told. I've been writing these poems to let you know that my pen cry when my eyes can't, spilling emotions on pages from rage to grief, creating babies. They always a part of me, but after a while they must come out. And this is my way. Aren't they beautiful? Writing so that you know that silent and listen are the same, rearranged, but through the silence you can hear the most, so it's okay to hush. I do, especially when I be putting pen to paper, creating fire to light match under ash, y'all. I've been fucking writing, and that's my piece.
Meet me on the corner. Let's give so. The first time we met was by chance inbox. The second we met by choice. The third we met with questions heavy for our lips, too scared for the wind. But this is the fourth. The fourth episode, the fourth chapter, the fourth season, where these damn clocks stop pretending they know more than their destiny. Meet me on the corner where yesterday shakes hands with tomorrow, where broken hearts become blueprints, and hope where's the darkness of Sunday's finest clues. Meet me where the traffic lights blink red, amber, green, telling us that life, like love, is never just gonna stop. Sometimes you wait, sometimes you heal, sometimes you go. Sometimes you become the person you prayed that would one day arrive. Papi, you are a queen, a poetic verse. You're at every poem you write still searches for heartbeats between commas Circles lost inside the silence of this voice universe beneath the thunder of the ordinary days. Time, oh time, it steals, it teaches, it tears us apart only to reveal what distance could never destroy. Then, poetic love explodes, not with fireworks, no, not like sunrise breaking through years of darkness. Aquamarine rivers remembering the ocean like two souls whispering, I never stop finding my way back home. Soon, meet me on the corner, not because the verse is easy, not because it's forever politically promised, but because every corner is another chance for grace to recognize our names. This is not the ending, this is the season 4. We are somewhere beyond this corner, beyond the episodes, beyond fear itself. Our story is still learning how to stay true to ourselves, to be continued and cut.
Adulthood is a lonely neighborhood, yeah. I walk down that lonely road, and the world has treated me coldly. Dead body cold, yeah. There have been times in my prime which had a better chance of pushing a camel through the eye of a sewing needle than finding warmth in this emotional ice age. And all it takes is a little spark that illuminates through the dark, finding its way to grow into an ember with an accompanying warmth that will soon render into a wildfire that doesn't destroy but rather builds into a white ball of intensity that rivals the forces of 1,000 suns. Yeah. I'm gonna render you into a state of shock, and you will not be coming down for a long time. Yeah! I'm gonna make you sigh and wheeze and sweat and bleed, and you'll feel like you've been in a car wreck, but I won't make you bleed. The harder the conflict, the more glorious the triumph. There's nothing wrong with a little shrubbery in the patches, yeah. Nothing wrong at all. Nothing wrong with grabbing a little bit of bush and tugging it by the roots and see how you react when the nerve endings from that area shoot up and down your spine, up to the divine leak in your mind. Yeah. And then you will find something that you've never found before, and that's a new kink. Yeah, that's a new kink. Before you know it, you will succumb to my might. You'll be looking up at the lights and you'll be rising to the top because I'm the cream of the crop. And you'll be consumed by the madness. Yeah, the madness will consume you faster than a blink of an eye. It will happen so fast that you'll be able to even talk about it. Life comes at you fast, but guaranteed you will be coming faster. Yeah. So don't you dare blink an eye. Don't buy any ripe bananas. Don't plan too much of your future. Yeah, because by the time that the dust has settled, you will be reduced to a puddle pleasure which I will bask and bathe in. Ooh, yeah! Poem.
Freedom is the feeling after not justifying your no, not explaining your decision, even when society, employers, corporate America, our government, and our sorry ass president requires us to do so. And that's why this woman right here is getting a divorce as of now. That's right, anxiety. I am divorcing you. You no longer get to project onto me what you've been through. And I'm tired. Tired of running from you. You bringing depression and her side bitches too. Fear, hopelessness, self doubt. And that's just to name a few. See, we've been together all my life. Graduated elementary, middle, and even high school. And I tried to leave you when I went off to college, but you refused to let me go. So I started cheating. That's right. I found someone new. And we sneak the link every Tuesday. We meet about 5:45, no later than 6:15, and she's never late. She's loyal. She listens. She's my therapist. And she sometimes like to remind me that I have PTSD, and I kindly remind her ass that my positive thinking will stop damage. Poem.
Tonight, words aren't just words here. They're life. They're motivation, determination, and inspiration. Life They're my Black history. That's my history. Me. Words aren't just words here. I used to like my powder white. I used to like my women Black. Now neither are true. Because nowadays, I love my women Black. That's facts. So, white women, I unapologetically apologize if I ever made you feel neglected or ignored. When I was younger, I was shy, though I still managed to get my point across when I tried to shoot my shot to y'all, though I was the one that ended up disregarded and passed over, even though it was only a couple of y'all. I know it's not fair to make the rest of y'all feel neglected or ignored, though still, I'm sorry that I'm not sorry. I'm not trying to be egotistic, like my shit don't stink or I'm all that. It's just, I've been asked a lot. Why I'm so into Black women and the melanated favored. No, it's not just because of their physical beauty. I mean, it is a part of it, but there's some white women out there that be fine as hell too. They be equally open-minded and cultural, no hate towards another, beautiful on the inner side too, though more than likely I'll still favor that brown skinned woman on the other side of the room and not you. Sorry, but I'm not sorry. It's not because I hate you or that I hate myself. In fact, if the right white woman would have stepped up with me, I might have just fucked with you. Though after them experience, I gotta say, back then, it was the melanated girls and women who made me feel comfortable with being me. Who asked me my opinions, asked questions about me, introduced me to their families, and they fed me, taught me about culture, even asked about mine and what do I know about mine. We talked about stereotypes and the history of whys. Why, in each other's opinion, do we think that they escalated into lies over time while we looked into each other's eyes? Reinforcing the wise words of my mom and dad when in conversation, always make sure that you look that person in the eye. Still, I didn't understand. Still, I question why. Because eyes are the windows of one's soul. That's why. So later I was taught about my third eye, so I show respect eye to eye when I apologize to those white women that I neglected and ignored forevermore. I am motivation, determination, and inspiration. White, brown, Black, unite. I'm forever I inspiration.
Ooh, that's my type of speed round, man. I love when they come through the corner and fire everybody ass up. Foul, foul, foul. It's a drive-by, bitch. Yeah, and a drive-by it was. What's good, beautiful people? Welcome back to another Papi's Poetry Corner. Y'all know I miss me some y'all, but y'all know where this is right here. This is where poetry lives, voices matter, and creativity has no limit. You know this is season 4, proudly sponsored by Coastal Sunflower Body Scrubs and 1527 Crafts. You know Coastal Sunflower Body Scrubs bring that all-natural care from head to toe, y'all, including nourishing teas and help you feel good from inside and out. And then 1527, man, what? They create custom shirts, tumblers, and it's the home of Papi's Poetry Corner and Coastal Sunflower merch. So tumble y'all way right into some love and support these amazing businesses right here. Thank you both for believing in us, the vision, and helping us continue to uplift spoken word artists all around the world. To everyone who's been rocking with us since day one, man, I want to thank y'all, man. Make sure y'all comment, share, hit the buttons. I mean, all the buttons, because there wouldn't be no platform without you. We thank you over here. And if you're new to the family, make sure you hit that subscribe button for them notifications, baby, so that you know that when we lit on the corner every Wednesday. Massive shout out, though. Let's get to it, man. Woo! Our rewind last week was Savory Soul, and that spotlight that you just watched was Lady Fly, man. Both voted by the best group on Facebook. You know Papi's Poetry Corner MVP. If y'all want to get there, y'all want to vote, y'all better go on over there. But congratulations to y'all for always sticking it out with that vote, man. It be tough some weeks in here. Man, Shim, you coming up here?
Oh yeah, y'all know we up like the sun. Season 4. What you thought? You thought we wasn't coming with great poets and books? No. Hold up. They got it all. Let's go.
He knows so shameless hosting.
Be on the corner too.
So you know that shit is tight. That corner's a bad.
I can't help but dance to it because my next first person that's coming up, it's only right that he first. Talk about a P.P.C day one. I'm talking about one of my first guests that's been here from the start of everything. So it's only right that he started us off tonight. Straight out of Trinidad, Tobago. That Uno is a powerful spoken word artist, winning educator, and a passionate advocate for vulnerable communities. He's entered the virtual community scene during the pandemic, y'all, and continued to inspire artists with authentic storytelling, purpose-driven performances, and the words that challenge, healing, and empowerment. Boy, if y'all don't know who it is, y'all about to find out. Now I'm talking about an A1 since day one. It's the Uno. Yo.
Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya.
Hey, y'all. How you feeling? How you feeling?
I am good. I am good. I am good. I am even better being on the corner.
That's what I'm talking about, man. I appreciate you 4 seasons in and you still here rocking with me. So you know it was only right. So I got a couple questions for you. What inspired you to step into the virtual poetry during the pandemic? And how has that journey changed you, period?
You see, when I do it, it was actually when I met you because I was only writing, and then somebody jumped in my inbox. Hi, I saw you posting on I can't remember which page. Would you like to join my show? Oh hell yes!
Hey, you've been lit ever since. That is so dope. Well, thank me for letting the world see what an amazing person that you are outside of what you do as an educator. And speaking of educator and an advocate, how do those experiences shape the message that you put into your poetry?
Okay, you see, I look for what is going on in our world right now, how it affects not the top, not even the middle, but those who really have no voice, especially those who have a disability. Those people need that voice. They are the ones who make us or break us, because you might see, oh, someone looking normal, but we all have a disability. There is something we cannot do, so we have to advocate for each other.
That part, that is so true. And I'm so glad that you're still out here doing what you do, especially as an educator for those people who might not have voices. Y'all have to check him out. His story goes really deep, and this is why I love this guy so much. What is the first piece that you're giving to us tonight, though?
So it is my love story to politics, and it's called Countdown.
No, well, let me count myself down. 0 amount.
Countdown. 1, 2, the numbers are watching you. 3, 4, they're standing at your door. 5, 6, and now the algorithm learns your tricks. 7, 8, the machine already knows your fate. 9, 10, the counting starts again. Because this was never about colors. Not red, not blue, not yellow, not orange. Those were just distraction, costumes, masks, not a carnival, but something older. Something hidden beneath the stage, numbers, numerals, real rulers, the silent government, the invisible parliament, the kingdom of statistics, 1 citizens, 2 parties, 3 promises, 4 years, 5 scandals, 6 excuses, 7 headlines, 8 investigations, 9 denials, 10 more reasons to start over. The cycle repeats. The wheel spins. The nation counts. The world counts. Everybody counting something, nobody asking who built that calculator. Then came 0. The most dangerous numeral ever created, because 0 taught us humanity has absence. 0 balance, 0 chance, 0 hours, 0 sum games. Besides 0 stood 1. Its twin, its rival, its partner. 1 and 0. 0 and 1. 1 and 0. Adam and Eve anew. Parents of a digital empire, every bank transaction, every surveillance camera, every election forecast, every social media war, every missile system, every stock market crash, every viral lie, born from 2 symbols, 2 numerals, 0 and 1. Binary gods, listen closely. Can you hear them? 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. Not code, not anymore. A heartbeat, a drum beat. Countdown. 1, 2, numbers are watching you. 3, 4, they're inside your hardware's floor. 5, 6, they know your politics. 7, 8, calculate your hate. 9, 10, the machine predicts again. Red thinks it's winning. Blue think they're winning. Yellow think they're winning. Orange definitely feel they're winning. But the machine already has won. Because while we argued over colors, collected data, while we fought over leaders, it is collected patterns. While we screen over ideology, collected behavior, every human became a file with 86, 45, 47, or who knows what, a percentage profile, a probability, a prediction, not a person, a number. 47, a headline. 86, warning. 6 becomes a mark. 7, what's the lock? 99 becomes ambition. 100, maybe perfection. But the machine sees none of that. It only sees 1001, 1001, 1002, 1002, 1003. 10, not you, not me. Another sequence, another entry, another translated into arithmetic. 1, 2, numbers coming on through. 3, 4, they're beneath the voting floor. 5, 6, hidden in analytics. 7, 8, they're deciding trends dominate. 9, 10, the countdown starts again. Somewhere beyond the colors, beyond the parties, beyond the flags, beyond the screens, a question remains. If everything becomes data, if everything dreams about being a statistic, every citizen becomes a number, then who remembers your names? Who knows your stories? Who remembers you as a person before the final count, before the final code, before the last screen goes dark, before 0 meets 1, and the world becomes undone? We are not numbers. We are not numerals. We become nothing. And cut.
Man, I hope your ass ain't broke, cause that was a stack. Okay, well, maybe it was 100. Okay, well, you kept it a buck, man.
Ooh, he definitely kept it a buck. 1, attitude. I was over here with him. Like, yeah, the calculations ain't calculating over here for me. But I'm just saying, though, y'all know we finna keep this thing right on going. My next guest that's coming up, man, Dre Reyes is the definition of a creative force. Throughout 35 years, he's worn many hats, including wrestler, photographer, videographer, gamer, cosplay, event coordinator, hell, and a whole lot more. But at heart, you know what they all got in common? He's an artist, baby. So you know he's the founder of UNH. First Student Creative Art Magazine. He gonna tell me where it's from. The Ink Block. Dre has also created campus open mics and benefit concerts before taking an 8-year break from poetry. Returning in 2023, he released his debut chat book that I asked him for too, The Imposter Syndrome, and launched the Slam Jam in partnership with Open Minds Open Mic to strengthen the online slam poetry community. If y'all don't know who it is, you better wait on him to come up here so he can tell y'all it's Dre Reyes. Yo, how you feeling?
I'm feeling blessed to be here. I'm thankful for the space. Shout out to Angel Kim for enabling this opportunity to be with y'all in this very evening. So,
hey man, you already know, man. We appreciate it. A yes to her is always a yes to bliss. So let's go. I got a couple questions for you. After 8 years hiatus, what inspired you to return to poetry?
being able to escape a tumultuous toxic relationship. One of the first things that happened in my head was after my partner left. I was like, oh my god, I could go to an open mic now. Cool. So then that inspired me to write again, and then being able to find virtual open mic spaces later that summer. So it was just meant to be.
So you got in your bag because you had a little time on your hands. You see what I'm talking about? Mary was singing about it. She was like, time on. He went to the mic, y'all. Y'all don't get me to sing it tonight. So what impact do you hope that Slam Jam has on the spoken word community as a whole?
I just my biggest goal as a host of any space, not just a Slam Jam, but also me being a co-host of Trauma Dump Open Mic. It's every other Friday. More information on Instagram. It's just the idea of being able to host a virtual safe space. I just feel that there are instances, and we know people. I mean, there've been instances in my life where I've gone without
Right.
therapy, gone without medication. Some instances without a support system, and it's just be able to hold that space for that creative expression to take place. I like to think of any kind of open mic as the greatest form of like a group therapy session, to be able to express ourselves safely, freely, without judgments, to be able to be seen, heard, validated, and to be able to hold each other's vulnerabilities, to be able to trust other people like that,
Right.
in
I
in,
love
in,
that
in,
you
in a shared in a shared passion, and that is spoken word, poetry.
Yes. I love that. I love that you offer that space. You definitely have to put the Zoom in the Papi's Poetry Corner group so people can actually tap in to all of your platforms, because they're very valuable, especially for people who feel like they don't have a safe space. Now you're giving that safe space. So what's the first piece that you're getting into for us tonight?
The first piece I'm gonna throw in here, and I just feel like every poem I'm throwing down, I'm just having a different pair of shades, just to kind of
Hey,
fit
why not?
the vibe of it.
That part, you know what I'm saying? Show out.
Yeah, yeah, it's a good time. We're gonna have a good time. And with that said, there's this one piece that I wrote earlier this year. And speaking of which, I need some water.
You see, you need to get one of these right here. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you
Yeah,
can't
stay
even
hydrated.
You got you got to get your old tumbler. You can't even see it. I don't know what's going on. I'm in the light, Caroline. But yeah, you got to get you one of them good tumblers from me. But all right,
Yeah.
so you ready? What's the name of the piece?
The name of the piece is Like Water.
Ooh, that because he start. Y'all seen how he just put that together? I like that. I'm gonna flow out of here like water.
To be like water is to be anything. To be like water is to be free flowing, to be under the sun glowing, expressing ripples of energy showing the aura of our beings, knowing the textures of our souls, bestowing an honesty that leaves us glowing without bioluminescence. To be like water is to be cleansing, to be able to wash away the tensing vibes in the spirit and condensing trauma into understanding, sensing what is relative and commencing affirmations into actions, thus dispensing wisdom and assistance through empathy. To be like water is to be ever changing, shape shifting, and rearranging, all encompassing and wide ranging. For we are all oceans of emotions, exchanging energy with one another, interchanging miracles that may be life changing in ways we never anticipated. Poem.
What you looking in the mirror and saw me or something? Cause that piece was beautiful, miss. I meant beautiful, I meant beautiful, man.
Yes, it was, man. Because we always got to be flowing like water. And like he said, he got to stay hydrated, baby. I'm loving the vibe tonight. Let me try to calm my booty down so my voice can stop breaking up, man. Woo, my next guest. Known as both the I inspiration and the macadamian Mac. Is that y'all? You know when you don't pre-read stuff and then you go back and you just sit back and look at. Considers himself not just simply a poet, but a messenger bringing motivation, determination, inspiration, truth, love, and storytelling to every stage he touches. Writing since the age of 13, he later became a member of the chapter president of Poet, People of Extraordinary Talents, while dedicating himself to activism and that word, y'all know what I'm trying to say. A recipient of the 2025 Rising Star of the Year Award, along with nominations for Best Open Mic, Best Radio Show, for Wordsmith Wednesdays. Inspiration continues traveling the world, spreading his messages of unity and empowerment. And right here on the corner, ain't no freaking different, y'all. It's inspiration time. And I feel inspired. Let's go.
Hey,
Right, man, I've been watching you tear
hey.
the scene up out here. You know what I'm saying? If y'all missed it, he was just on Them Dope Poets. I think I seen him on something else here recently too that I just tapped in.
Angel Kim Mac.
Been hooking y'all up. It's the Mac attack out here. You get what I'm saying? And now you over here on the corner, baby. So I'm loving every bit of it. You know, I got a couple of questions for you. You describe yourself as a messenger instead of a poet. What does that distinction mean to you?
It means that words that come out my mouth, I'm responsible for, because it's, you know, I'm putting my message out there from my life, and I'm putting it out into the air where it's fair, so everybody can grab it and do what they want to do with it, you know, and some people interpret it this way, some people interpret that way. I've been told, you know, by people that I have a certain poem that saved lives. I've had another poems that, you know, gave encouragement, you know, and understanding, you know, and I just feel, I just feel like after 3 attempts at suicide and surviving that, you know, that it was meant for me to be here. There is some reason for me to be here, you know, and that message, you know, is what I'm working on putting out, you know, into the air where it's fair so everyone can see who cares, you know.
I mean, that's a story within itself. When we get off of here, no, I'm not. But that's a story all within itself. I was finna say I was gonna ask you something, but no, I'm not. I think I'm gonna ask on here. You know, we is on the corner, baby. So
That's right.
how do you balance motivational pieces with your alter ego? You know what I mean? The macadamian Mac, known for love and erotica around here. How do you balance the two?
Well, I think it's all in one. You know, I think as a creative, you know, that we put ourselves out here, you know, and I'm just putting every angle of me so people can see that, you know, hey, life ain't all peaches and cream. It ain't inspirational all the time, you know, or this is where I pull my inspiration from. But I'm still human. I still got to, you know, I still got to do a little freaky deek, you know, here and there. You know, I get heartbreak.
Yes,
you know,
yes.
I get heartbreak, but at the same time, you know, I'm dealing with those demons that, you know, broke my heart, you know, and it's like, you know, I got another angle of me. I'm trying to figure out if I should bring it out as moniker, the Lawnmower Man, or just make it a series because I run a business doing lawn care and landscaping. So it's,
man, you make it a series so we can get that continuation money. But I'm telling you, we got some stuff to talk about once we leave off of here because that's a great idea. You make it a series. Let's go ahead. We're gonna have commercials and everything for it.
Shout out to you, Thousand Pardons. I want to say this again. I know I said it backstage, but I want everyone to hear this. You know, kudos to you and congratulations for your nomination for, you know, best show that you're up for, National Spoken Word Awards. You know, you're doing your thing. I've been watching you for a while, and you deserve it. You really be putting that work in.
And you know what? Now that I got you up here, you know what I'm saying, off screen and on screen, our inspiration really supports. You'll see him in the comments. You'll see him all through my stuff, my feeds and stuff like that. So it's just, you know, when people can support you on screen, that's one thing. But when they support you off screen, all of it matters, but that really matters because it shows that that's really love. So I just want to say shout out to you for that. And y'all go vote for everybody who on that list. You get what I'm saying?
You can't go wrong. You can't go wrong with it. You can't go wrong with the list. You can't go wrong with it.
Go get your vote on out here, y'all. So what's the first piece that you're gonna get into for us tonight?
I'm gonna give you something from my upcoming book. Unapologetically. It's a few weeks, probably maybe a month. This is from the book though. I unapologetically apologize, and it's called I'm Me.
Hold up, I'm me. Hold up, let's get there. Noosh on P.P.C. He's me and I'm out. Let's go.
80% of suicide victims are men. Yet men's mental health only gets attention 1 month out the year. That there has me really concerned for my brothers from other mothers and fathers of time. My black brothers. Oh, I wasn't supposed to say that, huh? Because I'm a white brother, a white man, because I sure in hell ain't no white boy. I ain't no cracker. I ain't no widow. Hell, you know, why we at it? Let me tell you, all lives don't matter if black lives don't matter. As long as the police corruption that keeps getting ignored by the quote unquote ones that matter. Well, then I got to say it. Fuck you too. And even the ones that ignored it, ones that ain't corrupt, but you ignored it. So fuck you too. Might as well root for anarchy, right? Because it's obvious no rules matter except the ones that benefit the government and the richest of the financially rich. You don't have to be a bitch to be a female. Bitch, I'm the one that's rich. in spirit, in passion for this fight, for my calling. And I ain't no fucking poet as in poetry. I am a person of extraordinary talent. And I am not Republican, nor a Democrat, nor liberal or conservative. I am a messenger of the people with my white fist in the air, chanting white, brown, black, unite, white, brown, black, unite, white, brown, black, unite. And like one of my favorite bands once said, don't call me white. No, don't call me white. I'm just me, a misunderstood epiphany, a motivational example of a motivational expression. I am a manic episode, though not that of a depression. Yet I too am mentally exhausted. Oh, I am still me. Moving earth, one mind, one heart, one voice at a time. I'm me, a voice of the people, an ally of the oppressed, using my skin to win periods of peace and understanding, not that of racism and fascism. I am one that you can trust. I trust and believe in something higher than me, and I tell you, it ain't them. I just don't know what to call it. Call him, call her. Jesus, God, Allah, Jehovah, Yahweh. Lord, I tell you, the only thing it seems that I do know is that the only God that our government trusts and believes in is guns, oil, and drugs. So I vote. I vote for all power to the people with my boots to the ground and my white fists in the air, chanting white, brown, black, unite, free them all. All power to the people. Motivation, determination, and inspiration. I, inspiration. I am me. And men, I am man. I am human.
Well, no, it ain't no fireman, but that shit was fire, man.
Yep, fire how his ass told the truth. I'm trying to tell you, he done set a fire. I hope he set a fire under some people's asses after hearing that piece right there. Straight like that, man. Woo, we almost done made it. Y'all, we done almost made it to our second round. But this queen, y'all heard me say queen. Y'all know I say one for the night. You know what I'm saying? And she coming through. But then testimonial poetry is an accomplished author, traveling poet, motivational speaker, mentor, host, and passionate mental health advocate. Through powerful storytelling, she addresses real life struggles, including abuse, domestic violence, incarceration, sexual assault, and challenges affecting the LGBT, all them alphabets community. Nominated for the 2025 NSWA Mentorship Award. She is especially recognized for her advocacy. Why I keep messing up in the middle with that word? Surrounding men's mental health, whether on stages, podcasts, live screens, or community events, her mission remains the same. Encourage people to speak their truth, confront their fears, and embrace the life they deserve. Woo! That's called a mouthful. But who would say it better than testimonial poetry, y'all?
Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
queen. How
hey,
you feeling?
hey. I am amazing. How are you?
Man, I'm up like the sun. I done had some amazing people on here tonight. And for you to be, the one to finish us off on round one is freaking amazing. You get what I'm saying? To get you from the TT all the way over here. Hey, queen.
It is definitely a pleasure. Definitely a pleasure.
So, I got a couple questions. And my first question is, how can people find your amazing work? Because I see that you're an author. Tell people how they can tap in.
So, you're right. I'm an author. I became an author before I took on the title of being a poet. So I have a self-published book called Walk Through Your Pain, Living Your Truth, because it's the only way out. Um, it can be found on Amazon. It can be found on Barnes and Noble website, or you can, purchase directly through me.
Hold up,
And I
y'all.
do
Hold
my
up, hold up, hold
shipping.
up, hold up, Queen. Hold up, y'all. Y'all know this her first time coming. Cause if she did, she would have knew y'all skip Amazon, skip Barnes and Nobles. We go straight to the
Y'all come to
Queen.
the source.
Tap in with the source of this amazing book because you know you got to go through it to get to it sometimes. You get what I'm saying? So y'all make sure y'all tap in with that Queen. Get you a signed copy of the book of how she probably showing you how she made it through to help your journey a little bit easier. How much is that book going for right now?
So that book is going for $20.
That's practically
I
$3.99. How can they tap in with you?
Let me tell you, I would definitely drop all the links in there. My credentials, well, not my credentials, but my social tags are Testimonial Poetry on IG and TikTok. So you can definitely connect with me there. On Facebook, I am the word authoress underscore Treva underscore Gray. So definitely connect with me. I do have an ebook as well. If you are not a physical book person, you want to scroll through your phone. And all that good stuff. I have an ebook as well. Okay, I am working on a second and a third book with companion journals.
Yes. Come on, I like the sound of that. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Girl, they're right together around here. Little snuggle time, little companion time, little journal time. Never mind, never
A lot
mind.
of healing
You get what
time.
I'm saying? But for real, I mean that too. Y'all heal together, grow together, heal together. I just heard companion journal. Oh, you mean for yourself? Your little
Yeah.
journey you take with you. Oh, she mean like I took that all messed up. Y'all know how I get around this thing. So we just celebrated Men's Mental Health Month on the corner, and we had a month where we did absolutely nothing but men. So with that being said, I would love to know what inspired your passion for advocating for men's mental health.
Uh, so in society, we hear primarily men are the abusers or women are the victims and things like that. And I am one who come from a household who's seen the complete opposite.
Mm.
Um, I come from a family where I've seen men torn down, incarcerated, spent most of their adulthood in prison, and came out and told the world that, hey, I'm not going back. I could be a better father. I could be an amazing husband. I can be better than my father raised me. And I do believe in healing of a man when they are. Have the right resources. I'm a firm believer that domestic violence starts in the home. And
Mm.
so I've been writing for men since I was 10 years old.
I love that. I love, we love our kings around here. So I love that, there are other queens and it's just shown that so many of us will advocate for you. Now the question goes back and flip to the kings on, some of y'all, when y'all gonna stand, never mind. That's a whole nother story for a whole nother day. So what's the
Well, because
first
I'm
piece
just
you,
saying,
yeah, yeah,
when it comes
yeah.
to humanity, it's about treating people fair, and it
That
doesn't matter
part.
your gender, sexuality, orientation. Domestic violence starts in the home. It starts with how we talk to our kids, how we
Yes.
treat our kids, how we cussing at our kids, whether they are boy or girl. It starts with not just what the spouse is doing to us. It starts with how we are showing up for that child.
You better talk about it. I mean, that was a whole message inside it, and it wasn't even in the bottle. Next time I tell my children to go sit their ass down, I might think about it. Yeah,
Yeah, go sit with them. How about you go sit by yourself and reflect real quick?
that part. I say that too, but it's gonna be a good, ass in there. Go get
And
your
you
ass
know what?
by
It's
yourself for
never
a little
too
while.
late.
You get what I'm saying? It just that parenting
It
from the,
is.
you know
You
what I mean?
right.
You know how we gets down over here, but
And that's the part of
is a
accountability.
conscious thought. Yeah, that's a conscious thought to make you think. That's all I'm saying. I might think about it the next time I get ready to shout that out or something. I might let me take a step back and am I
And
abusing
just
this little thing?
reposition your
You know what I'm saying?
words.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. So I definitely did where you're coming from with it. But with all that being said, what is the first piece you getting into for us tonight?
So, this first piece is called Not Your Diagnosis.
Hold up, the hand rub was enough for me. Let me get out of here and hear this. Not your diagnosis, because she ain't diagnosing your ass with what you thought.
Shout out to those with acronyms assigned to their name with no help. Given a prescription told, let's try this, and left alone by themselves. Or even those who don't know where to turn to because the word mental is a trigger to our health. Or even those who have voices in their head but no one to talk to those who feel like self-harm is easier than to walk through life. My only goal tonight is to remind somebody that you have a light that shines so damn bright. Don't be ashamed of being bipolar, because if you were unipolar, would you have the capability of making decisions? No. So embrace it, but seek help. Anxiety. We all thank you for allowing folks We all thank you for allowing folks to be analytical and overthinkers. Thank you for allowing us to be overjoyed and full of happiness, because the world needs more happy people anyway. Overachievers. Don't be embarrassed for standing out. Embrace it. Yet find time to slow your brain down and think about nothing. The world needs more successful people anyway. PTSD. Thank you for reminding us that positive thinking will stop damage, allowing us grace to move forward. My friend, intermittent explosive disorder. You are greatly appreciated. Because of you, folks bottle up so much inside, allowing one to encompass so much pain and hurt just to look for somewhere to cry, create art, write, or be fucking great. Trauma. Thank you for placing me right where I'm supposed to be as a writer, a poet, and an advocate, because none of us are our diagnosis. We are just unmanaged emotions seeking a little bit of guidance. Poem.
That was so heartfelt. I felt it beating out my chest. Oh.
Shim, I know you ain't talking about no, I might suffer for some of that. You get what I'm saying? So it was really heartfelt, like seriously, man. For real, y'all, mental health is real, and it's all right to go get you some help for you, for real. So I love that piece that the queen just dropped. Y'all know we about to run this next one like a speed round on this thing and bring it back around. It is the Uno!
Hey ya, hey ya!
What is the second piece you giving us tonight?
So I just love the person I'm coming after, testimonial, because this is right up her alley, and it's called Because. And Papi, I forgot to say the first time, congratulations on, this is what, your fourth time you're being nominated.
It is. And I seen you on the list, man. I went and looked. I seen you up there. I voted for you too. I hit the button. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta lunch out. So congratulations to yourself, sir. You know what I mean? Because that's big for you as well. So I appreciate it. But what you say this called? Because?
Yes.
Because it's time for him to spit.
And this one, because it's for all my brothers around the world, because this will hit us hard, especially with our mental health. Hold up, wait a minute. Because I'm a man, they say you must be strong. But wait, not too strong. Speak up, but lower your tone. Lead, but don't intimidate. Fight through pain, but keep smiling when you are bleeding. Somehow, I am judged before I even explain the war inside my head, inside my heart, inside my soul. They call me soft when I choose peace over violence. But if I stand firm, if my voice grows as steel, they suddenly say, dude, you're toxic. I don't know how to be a real man. Tell me then. Be explicit like I'm a man child. What shape must a man become to finally be accepted? Am I water to take the shape of the place I'm in? You say, show emotion when I unlock the cage. Let the storms pour out from my mouth, years of pressure, breathe, stretch, shake. Suddenly, I'm weak, too sensitive, too broken. Which lie should I live in? The silent one or the honest one? Because I am built different. No dirty, not heartless, not some machine built to survive without scars. I run for my life too. Battles and thoughts. I stare into the darkness with no audience, no applause, no rescue coming. Nobody gives a damn to see that part. They judge the shell from the outside. while the inside collapses quietly, a house on fire with the windows closed. When am I alone? Nobody asks about the scars. Nobody asks about how many nights I almost give up. They only ask men to speak until he finally speaks, but it's no more. Lips flap, whispers spread, mockery arise, dressed as positive advice. Man up, stop complaining, others have it worse. So boys, learn the deep cut of silence before they learning healing. Man becomes graves holding emotions that were never allowed to bury properly. So because I'm a man, I must carry weight quietly, I must bleed privately, I must survive publicly. The sadness, no, hold up. The sickening part of it all, the world wants men to be human only when it's convenient to them. So, my question, how do I be a man? Or is it just because? And cut.
Boy, I feel you on that shit. That gave me chills. Ooh, wait. Hey. Man, I told y'all that P.P.C and Coastal Sunflowers done tapped in with 1527 crafts. And guess what, y'all? The merch is in. Y'all see them wonderful cups? I know y'all tumble into some love every Wednesday. But now you can carry us around. So tap in and get your custom-made cups right now.
Ooh, I felt like we needed to share a little love after, knowing that men need a little love too. You know what I mean? So a quick commercial break. And now we got Jeray coming back up. Let's go. Yo, so what is the second piece you're getting into for us?
Well, this second piece here, just want to give you a little backstory. This is the piece that I would say won me a lot of brownie points with people in the New Yorican Poets Cafe and the Open Minds community. It opened doors for me to eventually become a host of my own show. And here we are 2+ years later with the Slam Jam. So with that said, I'm gonna give a little bit of a twist.
And I'm gonna have to mention these glasses. We're gonna have to ask the question tomorrow. So, how many times did he change glasses or something for everybody who, might, go back and watch and see. Hold up, let me get out of here so he can do his piece, though.
All right, so I'm gonna give this a little bit of a twist. You heard a voice earlier. I'm gonna give this oldie a goodie, a little bit of a flair. So here's Ode to Crab Rangoon in the voice of Gilbert Gottfried.
Oh, Crab Rangoon! You fill me up with fulfillment when your Philly face plants onto a field of my taste buds. Every time I have you inside my oral cavern, I cannot help but want to crush you with my stalagmite and stalactite teeth and swallow you into my abyss while I enjoy feeling you disintegrate slowly under my pressure as you slide all the way down to the pit of my being. Oh, Crab Rangoon, you perfectly, highly addictive, yet perfectly legal drug. And yes, I said drug. Have you ever eaten one and not feel dopamine and serotonin flood through every mini vessel in your being with the utmost sense of culinary nirvana? Oh, Crab Rangoon, you are the Asian equivalent to Pringles. Once you pop, you can't stop. In life, there should be only two defining periods: life before and after accepting Crab Rangoon as your Lord, Savior, and demigod. Oh, Crab Rangoon, you miracle of life. If you were made in your original pure form, the pharmaceutical industry would cease to exist because you cure all. I'll never forget that one time I had this strange stomach ache, and you, with your crunchy exterior and your cheesy, creamy, crabby holiness, oh, Crab Rangoon, you are the body of Christ. Your healing powers influenced me to start an underground street fighting club called Crab Rangoon Club. And get this, the first rule of Crab Rangoon Club is that we definitely talk about Crab Rangoon Club. Oh, Crab Rangoon, the joy and despair of all. How they rewrote the history books on you. You, Crab Rangoon, every 80s power ballad and 70s adult film was inspired by you in some strange way by your rich, sexual white chocolate. Oh, Crab Rangoon, I am a gold for you! Always have and always will. Poem.
Ooh, what the young folks say? Say less. That's what you need to do, because that poem said it all.
Ooh, oh, Crab Rangoon. I'm trying to tell you, I was over here like, baby, I need to go where he ate it. You know what I mean? That was lit. Let's keep this thing right on going, man. Inspiration. Y'all, that's text. Yeah. I said, okay.
Hey.
There we go right there. I said, baby, wait a minute. Y'all done did a body swap in this thing. It can happen. So what's the second piece you're getting into for us tonight?
Well, this is also since Dre talking about the Nuyorican Poets Cafe. This is the first poem I ever did on there, and it kind of gave me my boost into the cafe as well. That was a couple 2-3 years ago, but it's called Life. And this poem,
this is all about new beginnings. I got the Uno back. They doing the pieces that set them off. I mean, set my ass off to the side over here.
shout out to Coastal. You know, she's the one that brought me on to here. So shout out to her. And here we go. Life. It's what you make it. You learn to see it, to experience it, to feel it. Because that life you lead, that's that life you see. So grab a hold of it. And don't be afraid to be weak. And don't be too proud to be strong. Just open up your heart and be a friend, not a fiend. If you wish, start to laugh or cry. Just be yourself. Don't hide. Because the eyes of truth be the eyes of you. So the tongue of lies be the tongue of yours. So you hear no evil, therefore you see no evil. So you speak no evil. Well, that doesn't make it right. But then again, it doesn't make it wrong. Really, it just makes it yours. Though still, you ask why. Why won't I die? Though even on judgment day, you want to escape the spirit of your imagination. Because you are no imitation. I mean, do you see me? I mean, the genuine me, the real me. And if so, do you understand why I be who I be? Do you feel this world changing right before thee? Welcome. Welcome to my ecstasy state of mind. What are you doing here? What do you want? Uniqueness, something exciting, something new? Am I right? Of course I am. I know what you want. You want ecstasy, desire and dreams, yet things not exactly what they seem. Let's recreate the world. The palace of perfection is burning. The palace of imagination is on the rise. When you dig it, doors open, doors close. You know, doors slammed in your face. You wanted something exciting and something new. I gave it to you. I gave you ecstasy. I gave you love to the maximum that we experience the universe. You wonder what I do? Well, now you don't. I do it all, though I do it only with you. Let's say this 8-hour free ride. It's a journey indeed. We'll tell all the people we see, the party people indeed, and we'll fire up all that green weed. Follow us down. We'll set you free. No, you don't gotta run. We'll pick up everyone. Come on, my sweet. Take me by the hand. Don't bother me to drink that wine. I understand. All our troubles are buried in the sand. Don't you see the worries at your feet? All our worries are 6 feet deep. Set yourself free. Do everything you ever wanted to do. Let it all out. Ain't no crap gonna bust you here. You're going down. Seize the summit in your pride. Take the winner in your stride. Take whatever you want on this ride. Though me, I'm gonna walk through a rage of bullets without an ounce of blood spared. Ain't no limit of lives to spare. You could shoot me. I don't care. I lay down and relax in the middle of a war in this concrete jungle, and I admire the sky. The red-orange sky holds a breath that distant horizon to help me understand. Why? Why must we come from the deep end of reality, and learn to accept meditation, relaxation, learn how to love, learn how to live? See, I come from the deep, to stretch the mind in all different ways. Experience. It's all about experience. It's all about now, anytime, anywhere, just aim high. Seek a rise into other worlds besides mine, I do. Especially that underground where I fly high, but the world of mine, and I see nothing but a tricolored sky. So never am I wanting to lie my soul 6 feet deep under solid ground. I just think happy thoughts, and I try to spread peace through this place. But why in this ecstasy state of mind, don't nothing seem to bind. Everything feels fine, because I'm a seer, a believer, a healer. So why must it be that my city called me a drug dealer? Damn it, I'm a soul doctor, a curer. I do my finest work in the altered state of mind. When I'm one with my soul, and I have total access to the hidden reality, and I can flow. Don't you doubt me, because you're unsophisticated from my point of view. You just never knew. You ain't never seen what I seen, how I seen it. And you ain't never felt what I felt, how I felt it. You just never knew. You think my point of view is fantasy? Well, I see this shit here as an immediate reality. If you could only see through my touch, feel through my eyes, you might understand. Don't you call me crazy because you don't understand. A short-term memory loss, a crippled mind. It don't mean I'm gonna lose, because if I can see it, I can dream it. Hell, I can even be it. I can see things that you won't even dare to imagine. Because in your eyes, it's not a fine wine. Still, behind your eyes, I'm the bad guy. Why?
I just came on here to tell you was a bad mother. Hush your mouth. You know kids be watching the show. What, man? You ruined all the fun. I was gonna say mother sucker. Dang.
Yeah, Shim. Yeah, that's a bad mother sucker right there. Just like this queen is about to come up here and close us out, man. As soon as I get ready, hold on, I think I need to, there we go, because I was finna say, you know what I'm saying? We back. Okay. Y'all know I was gonna, do what I needed to do. Let me get on up here. Testimony. Yeah, Queen. You ready to close us out tonight?
I guess I'll do what I do.
I mean, that's all we can do is do what we do, and you good at what you do, so you might as well flaunt it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So, what is the second piece you're giving us tonight?
This second piece is titled Recipe to My Healing.
Ooh, she cranking y'all up. She giving y'all the recipe, so when them book 2 and book 3 drop, then y'all can have y'all companion by y'all, and y'all can get that healing done. Hold up.
After spending my whole life hungry, one day I woke up starving, belly rumbling for something I had never had before. Yet I had a taste for healing. I knew it'd be delicious, nutritious, and just what I need. I got tired, looked in the cabinet, and gathered all the ingredients I had. I grabbed a big bowl, and then I started pouring all my excuses and traumas into it. First, I cracked open a can of unrequested conception. Then I dropped in 10 years of lies of who my sperm donor was, added 3/4 cup of scapegoating, poured in 2 cups of parental neglect, and I almost forgot the most important ingredient. I added 2 palms of rape, equivalent to 5 years by my brother, took my whisk and I beat it out of my soul. I then let that sit in a bowl for a few minutes and thicken, ruminating my mind, heightening my nervous system, my thoughts, dreams, and life one last time. Consistency, thick, smooth, no lumps, almost self rising, without flour. Then I opened the fridge, grabbed the can, whipped in some heavy years of domestic violence, extra heavy, sprinkled in some physical abuse, and lastly, I dashed some of Mrs. PTSD on top because my personal trauma had already started destruction. Instead of baking it, I put it in the fridge, let it chill one last night. I called my psychiatrist, scheduled my first appointment. The next day, I walked in his office and he greeted me and asked what brought me to him. I opened my insulated bag and dropped a bowl of mix on his desk. I informed him that it was my past and it was self-risen. I told him he could have that because I didn't want that shit in my kitchen. Poem.
Man, that was so good. It made my hair stand up and stuff. Ooh, I love me some poetry that speak to my soul.
Yo, because when she said she didn't want it in the kitchen no more, I was stuck. I was over here. That's what took me so long to hit the damn button. I just knew she was going to talk about what she found in them cabinets or something. She was like, I just kick it out the whole damn kitchen. I said, oh, okay, we over with. That is a wrap. Y'all, just like this show was freaking amazing, man. Y'all already know I got to get to these church announcements right fast before we get ourselves out here. Monday night, if you're looking for a perfect way to start your week, join the Lucid Voices family every Monday night at 8 EST on Instagram. Great vibes, amazing poetry, and positive energy to help ease you into your work week or ease you out your first work day. You get what I'm saying? Tuesday night is where our party usually starts. But guess what? They on break, but that don't mean you are. You can always head right on over next door and tap in intellectual conversations with the bro Paul Cram and the crew and go back and rewatch some stuff and get yourself back acclimated because they started up in a couple weeks, y'all, and y'all gonna want to be up to date on whatever they got going on over there. Tulsa! Shout out to Soul's Ink Pen Earth Day celebration happening in Tulsa. The featured lineup is stacked, including our very own Mystic, aka Pound Cake, my brother and them, Paul Cram the Poet, Queen Exquisite Sage. Don't forget to catch the birthday celebration and tune in every Sunday for Ink Talk on the TT. Y'all know what's up. August 1st, Mobile, Alabama. Don't miss Hot Secrets After Dark, Mobile, Alabama, featuring our very own Yoshi the Dragon, my favorite cousin in them, Ebony the Goddess, and Black Rose, man, where secrets are spoken, passionate nights, and every performance leaves you wanting more. The tickets at the door ain't but 15. Your doors open at 8, show starts at 9, but if you want that whole experience, I'm talking about silk, paint, and poetry, then y'all might as well get the VIP experience. 45 measly little dollars, that's practically free to get to sip, drink, and hear some great dope-ass poetry, man. Y'all make sure y'all tap in. Woo, what we got going on, Shim? Who coming in this thing next week?
You can catch me on the corner, kicking it with Key-notez. You can catch me on the corner, let's go. You can catch me on the corner, kicking it with Key-notez. You can catch me on the corner, and let's go. You can catch me on the corner, kicking it with Key-notez. You can catch me on the corner, let's go.
Next week gonna be one just as well, man. Woo! Sponsoring us all month long. Can we thank that sponsor, please?
Dun 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 dun! P.P.C United! Yes, commercial break time. Let's go!
Hey, fam. My name is Anna, and I am the creator of 1527 Crafts. I have also partnered with P.P.C.
So tumble your way right on into some love with 1527 Crafts.
Y'all be streaming, but I was gonna let that thing play because maybe somebody got some money that they need to come on and send PPC way. Man, that's a wrap. An incredible episode right here, season 4. Thanks to our guests, our sponsors, our supporters. Hell, everyone who continues to help this platform grow. Keep supporting spoken word. Keep supporting independent artists and business owners. Y'all already know. Until next time, make sure you wake up with gratitude so it shows in your attitude so you can reach those major altitudes. And just like that, y'all, we are out. Woo! What a show. Love it. Like I love y'all.
Yeah, man, so we made it to the end of another tremendously dope show. Y'all already know Key-notez gonna be thanking y'all tomorrow with her little foo-foo praise dance. Y'all know that's what she praised everybody for tapping on in. You know, I go to church too. Like, hey, man, we made it through another show, man, and I'd like to thank my damn self for being the host with the most, the mother sucker that I am. Yeah, you heard it. I was a bad mother sucker, and I'm out. Let's go.